Right now, that's it.
That's what all you had to do to... Okay, so we're on? Hello, world!
Yeah, so we can give it some...
Live from my basement, it's the Chicken Stick Show. How's our jingle go?
Something like that.
What was that noise? I thought that was like some background like cymbal.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I hope that the mic picked that up.
I think it did.
Because I could hear it on here.
Yeah, at first I thought it was like a ghost.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah,
like, yo, that ghost is keeping the beat too. You hear that shit?
There's definitely probably maybe a ghost in this house. That's for sure. On another episode, I'll explain why I think there's a ghost. I don't know if I want to share it just yet. Why I think there's a ghost.
That's fine. Yeah, because we talked about ghosts last time and you didn't even bring it up.
Yeah, you're right. Because I'm on the fence.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
I know how that is.
Our jingle is like an alarm clock type one, like a type of alarm you could set. On your phone. Okay. Like, do you have a specific?
It's like a jingle. It's like a phone jingle.
Yeah,
like a phone ringtone.
I have two of them. I set 2 alarms each morning. Mm-hmm. I won't say which time because I don't want people to judge me, and I don't want like the hardos out there to be like, "Oh, I get up at 5. You don't get up till."
Right.
So,
but also like you don't want people to know like how late you'll be sleeping, and they can like sneak in and
That too. See, this is why you don't reveal personal details. So when my 2 alarms go off, they're like 10 minutes apart, which is crazy because like when you fall back to sleep and it's like I'm asleep forever.
Yes.
Like it feels like it's just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Right.
I'm back to sleep, but it's really 10 minutes just going by. Right. And I'm sure if there was a camera on our faces, it would just be like our mouths like relaxing again. And like falling back into deep sleep. And then my second alarm goes off, and that one is so much louder than the first one.
Yeah.
That I just fucking shoot out of bed. Like a
That's
cannon.
The last one, like
I shoot out of bed and I go right to the bathroom.
Nice.
And I pee.
So that 10 minutes just really is just like giving you that warning. And then your body is resting up quick.
I guess. I don't know.
You're probably resting
I don't know if it helps, if it works what I'm doing.
It seems like
maybe
it
I
helps.
found some like secret
Do you take naps?
Sleep studies, sleep I don't know.
Are you energized after that 10 minutes, or are you just like, this is the last one, I could still keep sleeping, but I really got to get up?
Depends. I mean, it always depends how late you go to bed.
Right.
I normally go to bed pretty early, though.
But if you have a good routine, right, okay. So it was probably like an energizing...
But I shoot right out like a little rocket out of bed. It's like, you know how...
Like a little kid on Christmas?
Exactly. That's the scenario I'm going to bring up, is either that or like... Probably not now because we both work from home, but of course we went through the days of like getting up, getting ready.
Oh my God.
Getting in the car, getting stuck in traffic.
I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare.
And I remember you used to work at Siemens, right?
Yes.
So I used to work at this place, Amerisourcebergen, right near there.
Yeah.
So we probably had the same route where it's like school zone after school zone after school zone. But anyway, you remember how hard it is to get out of bed in those situations. You're like, oh my God, it's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday. I got a meeting.
And it's horrible. But it could be 6 a.m. on a Saturday, and I know that I have to golf, that I have a tea time.
It's no big deal.
Right out of that bed, just like cooking eggs, like making 7:30.
Coffee. Why don't we do 7?
Whole family's getting fed. Yeah. Getting there
with lunches.
I'm getting there with enough time, like to putt, like
do a little stretches.
It's like
That's so funny.
That and vacation, I can get out of bed like no problem because I'm like, this isn't work. Right. I'm not going to work.
Right. Otherwise,
this is the best. This is the opposite of work.
Damn, I feel that though. Like just weekends, just
look at this life we're now used to. Like
I know, I can't imagine.
It's just like if I don't have a meeting till 10.
That's fine.
Some days I don't have any meetings.
Yeah, dude.
So it's like, I'm going to take my time. I do get up early.
Yeah, you got it.
But I just take my time. I put on the same pants every day. Same exact pair of pants. Get coffee number 1 going. Get upstairs. Fiddle around on the internet.
Yeah, you know what game I've been playing?
What's that?
Catan.
On desktop?
Yeah, on desktop.
Nice.
Catan.
Like during work?
Yeah, like early morning, just to get myself, you
fiddle around, like I said. You just fiddle around a little bit before you start getting the actual day going.
Crossword puzzle I play Catan.
Yeah, it gets the brain going. Mm-hmm. There's something. I wish I was smart and I could explain it and sound like I know what I'm talking about. But it's just
about focus. It's about focusing your energy.
Yeah, builds up energy. I'm sipping that first cup of coffee slowly.
Here we go. Yeah. You're just focusing more and more, and then you're just like, okay, now I'm in the zone.
Yeah. And then
let's get to work.
Then it gets to 12, and I go back out of the zone.
Oh, yeah.
Back right out of that zone defense.
You don't take naps? No naps?
No. I haven't. I mean, I'm sure I have before, but not anymore, no.
Yeah, I don't have that much.
It's just our bodies. They're just used to this lifestyle.
I hardly need an alarm.
I know, that too. I don't really need one either anymore.
I just have them.
Yeah,
I guess
for a safety net.
Dude, I think mine are like...
You got to have them.
I think I have them the exact way set up. Let me see if it's...
10 minutes apart. Do yourself a favor. Make that second one as loud as it can go.
It'll
wake up you,
20
Nikki.
Minutes.
It'll wake up your whole house. Like, that's how loud you got to make it.
Right. I do 20 minutes apart. 7, 7:20, 7:40.
How loud is the volume on that second one?
Let's see. How do I check?
Can't you adjust the volume on it? Or I guess maybe your
sound. I have it at none. Maybe that's why this one hasn't been working.
Oh, you've been missing that one?
Here we go. What's this one? Oh, this one sucks.
Yeah, that's pretty basic.
Yeah, I just used the default one.
I got like a little like deep piano. It's like
that one. Yeah, like the rock and roll one. That's cool. Yeah, I have like, let's see what this one is. This one's Beacon.
I'm pretty sure you can adjust the volume where like that can be really loud.
This is. Oh wait.
Or it's definitely not the volume on your phone.
No, that's just
I don't
as
know.
Loud as it goes.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn you could have like moved a dial around on your. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll call Apple. Hey, U.S. Open this week, baby.
Yes.
How about it? Major bag alert.
Major bag alert. Good call.
Fucking so much going on, like outside of golf.
Yeah, it almost feels like the cafeteria, this high school cafeteria.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah, I just came up with that.
You should tweet that as quickly as you can before someone else does.
No joke. Dude, go call.
I'll tweet it for you. I'll take the credit.
I created a new Twitter account.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm back in Twitter.
What's it under? Do you want to share?
I don't even remember what it's under.
Figure that out.
I'll share it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Get some followers. Get your followers up.
Yeah,
why couldn't you just go back into your old one?
I didn't want to. I didn't want to bring that one back up.
Okay. Smart move, probably.
Yeah, I haven't been on it in years. Okay, it's it's Arnie Kite. Arnold Kite.
Arnold Kite.
And it's the picture of the first episode. That dude.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's like a little pseudo chicken stick show Twitter handle.
Yeah. Oh, I got 3 followers.
There you go. It's probably all
Louise Brown.
That's shady.
Lois Brown.
Lois. She's
into golf things. Psychedelic High Times.
There you go.
And David. So,
how many followers does David have?
Okay, let's see.
It's just David. I bet he's got a profile picture like
18 followers.
Is his picture like what would be like appear on LinkedIn?
Oh my god. No.
Is he like cheering? Is it even him or is it an egg?
No, it's okay. No, I don't think I want this person to be following me.
It's a bot. It's a bot.
I'll show you later. Off the air conversation.
Okay.
If you want to hear that conversation,
you got to subscribe to our other podcast, which is $30 a week.
Yes.
And you can hear all the out of context.
Right. It's a secret show. We don't even
secret
we
stuff.
Won't even tell you the name of it.
We hold back from you.
Yeah, you have to subscribe to even find out what the show's called.
And we need the first 3 months paid up front too. And the last 3 months.
What were we talking about before I jumped onto Twitter?
The U.S. Open.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. A lot of drama unfolding in the past couple of weeks. We've talked about it here on this show, so all of you are very well aware. But this whole live golf thing has just fucking taken over the whole golf spectrum.
It's
and what makes it kind of continue to be a thing is that all these guys that are doing this live thing, they are also allowed to be in the U.S. Open. So Phil's playing. DJ. I saw Kevin Na.
Bryson.
A couple of the other guys probably aren't good enough.
Did they get their time in front of the media, or was it just Phil?
I saw just Phil. I'm sure the other guys did, but like Phil that was like the biggest one. And he was awkward.
Yeah, it was.
Really uncomfortable and awkward looking.
Right. I almost had I had a theory watching it.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody can confirm it, but he seems like from the beginning of the video to the end of the video, like his face is getting more and more red.
Yeah.
Like it's just the blood pressure is just like
yeah. The thing is,
it seemed like that to me. Like throughout the end of the thing, it was like, damn, he's fucking red as shit.
Well, I thought about this the other day. It's like none of these guys have come out and said, "No, I'm not doing this for the money." You know what I'm saying? So like they have had every opportunity to say something like that, or say something bad about Saudi Arabia. They could have came out and said, "I don't support what they've done for leading up to 9/11. I don't like what they've done with like killing journalists." Like they haven't said anything. So that's when like you see Phil sitting there. He's like, "I can't say any of that because it's against like my contract."
They told me I can't say anything.
Well, it's probably in his contract. He can't talk bad about the league, the Live League, and the Saudi Arabians. He can't. He can't. And then what was the other part? Oh, he can't like be like, "Oh, I'm doing this because they're giving me so much goddamn money."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So he is just like, that's what I thought. Like it was definitely seemed like a legal thing. It got to it almost felt like he was in legal trouble. Like at a certain point when this is all going down, when he said it was like when
he was on the record with
when was that?
A few months ago.
Okay. And then like DJ and all those dudes say they're not playing with him.
Yeah.
So it almost felt like that at that point he was in some heat when everybody was saying that he weren't playing.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely just feels like he's
done. I think he's regretful of making this decision. Like that,
probably, yeah.
Like I don't know what happens.
He was probably telling them, "Dude, this is gonna be the shit. This is gonna be the shit. Let's get this going. Everybody's gonna be joining." And it's like nobody wants to join because it's.
Right now they can't. Right now they won't. At least that could all definitely change. But
I don't get.
As of now, it's just those group of guys we've talked about.
When this past weekend, do you remember anything about Live Golf? You could watch it for free on YouTube. If you had any,
I don't remember anything. I didn't watch it. I just watched highlights, and I was like, I don't like this.
And you watched Sunday's round?
No, I haven't watched any of it. I watched highlights.
I'm saying, do you watch Sunday's PGA?
Oh, the Canadian Open?
Yeah,
when Rory won?
Right.
Yeah.
You'll watch that?
Of course I will.
That's the best. Why? Like the fact that they don't go to, Saturday is the last day.
I've brought it up
what?
So many times
Sunday
before.
Is the best.
You can't just start a new league and expect to beat out the other league that's been around since the sport has been around. So like baseball, for instance, like there's no new MLB trying to start up, or there's no new NBA trying to challenge the regular NBA.
Right. There is.
Because it doesn't
they
work.
brought the USFL back.
They did, but they don't even know if that's going to make it a year.
I think it's the Philadelphia Maulers or something.
The Stars.
Stars, that's right.
The Stars. Yeah, I think there's a New Jersey team too.
I want to get a jersey. That's pretty nice.
Probably would be pretty nice. They're like a gold-ish color, right?
Like stars on them.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty nice.
We should reach out to them.
We should. Yeah, we can talk about them. Maybe we'll be their first podcast. There's no podcast
out there. There's no podcast out there for the
USFL or the Philadelphia Stars. Yeah, good. Write that down.
Okay, write that down.
Writing it down. Okay.
You didn't write shit down. Write it down. For real, write it down. Okay, that's fine.
What were we talking about?
U.S. Open.
Oh, yeah. So, Liv, it's going to have its run. I think it's going to be filtered out of the news, especially with the U.S. Open. Everyone's eyes are going to be on that. I know the background noise is still going to be, there's Phil. He plays in Liv, but he's playing at the U.S. Open. Yada, yada, yada. What if he wins the U.S. Open and just gave the double bird to everyone?
Oh, my God.
And they'd have to pay him those winnings to his face.
Do you think they would? They'd be like, we're actually going to not pay him his winnings.
Find a little bit of a loophole.
Yeah, I bet you they would do that.
Yeah. But in the words of Brooks Koepka, it's a dark cloud over this joyous weekend. So let's talk about the actual U.S. Open, because can't take away the shine that is this tournament.
Right.
It's my second.
Yeah.
Is my second favorite. I think the British Open's my second favorite, if I'm being honest.
Which one's number one?
The Masters.
The Masters?
Yeah.
I'd like that one because it is the same course, but the difficultness of the U.S. Open seems like the ultimate.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know, it's kind of like, it is a very
But Masters is your first one, right? That's your number one, right?
I'm on either this one or that one.
Either this, the U.S. Open and Masters? I thought you were a big Masters guy.
I am, but like I feel like every single time the U.S. Open is coming on, I'm like, this is bigger.
It is. I mean, it's challenge. It's definitely more competitive and challenging for them on the course.
Right. Is there a bigger payout? Is there a bigger prize money?
In the U.S. Open? Probably.
So maybe that's another big deal. Maybe that's a big deal. Although now...
I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I just would rank it...
The league we won't mention.
Right. I would just rank it Masters, the Open, a.k.a. the British Open, U.S. Open, PGA.
Why don't you like... why do you like the Open so much?
I don't know. There's just something like majestic about it. It's over in... It's in either Scotland or United Kingdom or...
You got to watch that Weird Times.
Ireland. Yeah. Oh, I love that part.
Yeah, that's
because
cool.
it's during the summer. I wonder when it is this year. I'd love to like just wake up early and just start watching. We should definitely make a note to do that.
Yeah, we should do that for sure.
I'm gonna look up when it is.
So this course apparently has some majesticism to it.
Majesticism? That's a word?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the one the U.S. Open's at?
Yep.
It's near Boston.
Yeah.
Like really like close to Boston.
Yo, is game 6 on tonight?
No, I think it's tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yeah, they make sure to spread it out so that people keep talking about it and they keep making money off of it somehow. I don't know.
But it's back in Boston.
It'll be back, game 6.
They got travel. They got to
rest. Travel's in there, but they definitely delay it like an extra day.
Well, good.
Okay, you're a fan. No problem.
I like that.
You could support that.
As long as you
can support that. No
players are getting rest.
No biggie. No problem.
Making more money. Sounds all like a good plan to me. Okay. We should honestly plan more things like that.
Got it.
U.S. Open. Okay, you want to tell me would you like me to tell you my picks?
I would. Like you
and
tell me.
I have a special. I have a special one in there too. My username in DraftKings is Pill Mickelson.
Pill Mickelson.
Yep. Okay, so I got outright winner, Russell Henley.
Ooh, odds.
Plus, how do I tell? 6,500.
I like.
Brian Harmon.
Another long shot?
Top 5.
Okay. I like that.
Brian Harmon, top 5.
Little Brian Harmon.
Plus 2,000.
Walking into the top 5. Little Brian.
Or Billy Horschel, winner. Plus 55.
That would be electric if he won.
Another top 5. Shane Lowry.
Great pick. What's his odds?
Plus 700.
That's a good pick.
And then this one. Player X to make a tournament hole-in-one. Guido Migliozzi.
What are those odds?
Plus 13,000.
Nice. Would you want to share how much you would win? Or no?
650.
Nice.
Yeah.
If he hits a hole-in-one?
Yeah.
Okay. In any round?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Was that just a gut feeling?
Yeah, I figured I'd go to the lowest. The highest odds, and then just pick a name where you'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you might as well. It's all luck anyway. It's always a random guy doing it.
Exactly.
Too. So that's as random as you can get with him.
Right.
That's awesome. Well, I wish you luck. And I think John Rahm's going to win it again.
Wow. That's big news.
Just because I saw him on TV the other day, and I thought he looks great.
I've done that before.
Yeah, it's no other
I've seen
logic.
that before.
No other logic.
And I've won like that. Like I saw Rory. Oh, he was looking good. He was looking good warming up on Friday. And I was like, all right, I'm putting the bet on him right now.
Nice.
And he won.
I've done that before too. It's just a gut feeling. You see them. There's a little bit of a vibe around them.
You know who I was watching? Who would have been a great pick was Justin Rose. I watched him start his round.
Justin Rose.
Yeah, I watched him start his round.
He won at Marion. He's the guy that won the U.S. Open at Marion.
Yeah. But I saw him I think he made eagle on the first hole.
Really?
Last week he holed out, and then he went on to almost shoot 59.
Yeah, I love that little. They're not little. I love that big bloke. He's a good one. I think I probably should look again because it's hard to actually remember. Rory winning would be awesome for just the game of golf. That would tear the place down if Rory wins this thing.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate.
Because he's
middle finger to live.
I know. All right, we're gonna take a time back in on live.
Okay.
Rory's also come out and has been like against it, pretty verbally.
Right.
I don't know if you've heard any of that stuff he's been saying.
Yeah, he has been.
And when he won last week, he made sure to say in his accepting speech of the Canadian Open how he had that's his one more win more than what's his face Greg
somebody
Norman.
is somebody one more win than somebody.
Yeah, because that means Greg Norman because Greg Norman's the leader of this whole live thing.
He had 20 wins and he.
Yeah. All right. Time back out on talking about live. Time out.
Okay.
Again. All right.
So that was the last time we'll speak of league that shall not be mentioned.
There's some deep names on here though. Max Homa just feels like it's gonna accidentally happen for him.
It's gonna hit. Yeah, I mean he hasn't really won in a while. I mean, what are his odds, bro?
Plus 4,100, but he's just been really competitive. I feel like he's been not necessarily he's been in the hunt. Yeah, he's been pretty much top 20-ish in a lot of tournaments so far.
That's a good pick, dude.
There's some deep picks on here, man. Louis Oosthuizen plus 7,500. That would be a
Sam Burns too.
Beep guy.
Sam Burns
is a good one. He
just won.
What did he win? Yeah, he did win something recently.
He won the one.
Sam Burns. What a name. What a really average name.
He beat Scotty Scheffler, I think.
That's right. It was recently, right?
2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I might put another pick on him.
Just reading through these juicy
Tony
numbers.
Finau?
Tony, nah. Out on Tony.
I'm
out on him.
Daniel Berger plus 4,000.
We keep forgetting to do that Champagne Tony.
Well, they're not.
And a few eps.
Yeah.
A few eppies.
Yeah, I guess we can bring it back. So who won? Who gets the next Champagne Tony? Rory? Congrats,
Who
Rory.
gets it this week, you mean?
Yeah,
it could be things outside of golf.
Oh, I keep.
Let's give it to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Why?
Just because I don't know. I think it's really cool the stuff he says.
Did he say something recently?
He's a good Twitter follow. You should follow him.
Okay.
He'll just start tweeting out some random science and space stuff.
I also think he's a shrill.
Okay.
He's big science shrill.
Okay.
But I'll follow him.
Why did I even just bring him up? What brought me there?
Twitter.
Twitter? No, it was before Twitter.
Following.
What was it?
Space? Time continuum?
No.
Golf.
It was definitely golf, but what made me say Neil deGrasse Tyson all of a sudden?
Champagne Tony.
Tony. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll give it to him just because.
Fine. Neil deGrasse Tyson, come on down and get your Champagne Tony.
Dude, I would love to have him.
Yes.
On this
have
podcast.
Him explain things to us
Dude,
really
I would
simply.
Be right in his face asking all types of questions.
Don't ask him about aliens because he'll say no.
No. He's been on the record to say no. He's like,
I don't like that.
Until I see a dude or a woman or an alien type looking figure get off of a flying saucer.
Such a shrill. I would love to have him on and just grill
Then
him.
I'll believe in aliens. That's what he said. Then he'll do it.
I'll be like, what about the fucking Sumerian texts? You tell me that's bullshit?
He wouldn't expect you to ask that either.
Yeah. They've
hold
talked.
that. You got to hold that one in. Yeah. Ask a few warm-up questions to him first.
Right, cool
layups. What's a black hole? And just let him explain it.
What happens if I go through a black hole?
Yeah. I do want to know what happens.
You would get shredded.
Yeah.
Or you'd be stretched.
I mean, you would never make it there anyway.
And then you would just die.
You wouldn't even make it there anyway.
You'd be stretched out like a fucking straight line, like a fucking, like, you know how like a computer glitch?
Yeah.
You see like a line dash across the screen?
Yeah.
That's what you would look like in stretched in time.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, that's something I would definitely confirm with Neil once he's on our podcast.
Right.
But it could be simple things. It could be, Neil, like, when are we going to space,
We have been to space.
I know. When can I go? Is there something wrong with that? You can hear it. You can hear me pretty good. Talk right there?
You're talking to this part. I think that's sweet.
Why can't I talk into the side? That's like kind of my thing. Talk right in like this?
Yeah, I think that's...
Does it sound better?
I think it sounds fuller.
It sounds fuller. Sorry, everyone.
Okay,
this is my full voice now.
1 second.
Pull that.
Just give it a little slack.
What's that going to do?
Just so you can,
Fiddle with it? All right. Yeah. Don't touch my mic.
All right.
Don't touch my mic.
Okay, I won't.
Just kidding. You can touch it. I don't care. There's definitely like people out there that are like hardcore podcasters, like are famous ones,
right? That
like will freak out over stuff like that.
Well, I just felt
don't touch my mic.
Oh, that's it. How dare you touch? Nobody touches my mic but me.
Did anyone spray this yet? Has anyone sprayed the mic yet?
No, I didn't bring the spray.
I like that mint spray as I talk into it so I could smell it.
It's not to disinfect it. It's just to smell nice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I should get you one of those.
You should.
I shall.
I like smelling things.
I like smelling
We
things.
should light a candle in between us.
Do we have any candles in here?
I don't think
I'll
there's
bring
any
a candle
down
over.
here. There's one right there.
Okay.
Go get it.
Let's go get it.
He is going to be right back. And he's brought back a candle.
What were we talking about when I was fiddling with your mic? Space.
Yeah. This is how bad my memory is. We just talked about something. I don't remember.
We're talking about space.
Yeah, it was space. It was Neil deGrasse Tyson on our podcast because he's the Champagne Tony of the week.
How can you? How is he going to tell me that all these clay tablets that were found?
Look,
the Epic of Gilgamesh.
He'll have an answer for you. I know that much.
He ain't going to know shit about that.
He'll have an answer for you.
I can't wait until he comes on.
Me too.
We should tweet
Hopefully
him.
He should
tweet at him.
He's probably so advanced in technology. He probably did hear this.
You think so? Supersonic digital hearing.
He just has some sort of equipment at home that shares with him when people talk about him.
Well, I guess he won't.
No matter where they are in the world, as long as they're talking into a microphone.
That's how he talks. The microphone is a object that amplifies your voice or something. I can't do it, but
that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
He is good. I will say I loved that.
You got it. Come on.
That show he did, the Cosmos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right.
That was I needed that.
Yeah.
Just so I can see, even if it was some artistic interpretation, what they're explaining is now being. Is I can see what they're trying to explain to me. It's like, wow. Mm-hmm. And you're going to tell me, that motherfucker's going to tell me that there's no aliens? Mm-hmm. He's going to go that far into space and tell me there's no fucking aliens.
If he found them, he would have shared them.
He's not going to.
Why would they hide that from us?
Because then it would just... Because you know who really runs everything?
Who? The aliens?
The Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church would go down with aliens.
Yeah. That's it all along. It was the Catholic Church.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think about space a lot. I really do. I think about why we're here and whatnot.
Same, dude.
And then I watched videos on YouTube, and it shows you, basically how the world will go extinct. And it's fucking forever from now. It's 2 billion years. Yeah, I'm watching this go down, and I'm like, that's going to be nuts.
But you won't have any sense of it.
No. And no human will. Humans will be gone by that point.
What is that? What is it like? Is there new animals or are there no animals?
I don't think they got in. They definitely maybe talked about newer species roaming the earth.
Because that's tough to speculate.
But they also showed it's like it's a time lapse, and it's going fast. Like it's going from the year 2020, and then all of a sudden it's 2030, and then all of a sudden it's 2040, 2050. So it's showing the world rotate and then change at the same time. And one of the points in the video, you see a little rocket take off from the Earth and go to Mars, and that was like the year 2050. So they still think we're gonna like habitat another planet, which is crazy, but who knows? But then after that, like it goes longer and longer, and then it's like times 1 trillion years, times 2 trillion years, and then like the sun gets closer and ends up like engulfing the Earth.
Oh, in the galaxy.
And then the sun goes and turns into a dwarf, and then that dwarf turns into a black hole, and then there's several black holes. You gotta watch it.
So what are black holes? Can you like?
That's all I know. Is a star becomes a black hole, and it's just it's just a bunch of science mixed together. I don't know. Like, if you were to ask a scientist, they'd be like, "Well, it's when the uranium and the gravity mix
element
to
115."
Yeah, like that's the explanation for those things.
Right.
That's why are we here?
Element 115.
Why are we here?
Is a alien element. We can synthesize it here, but it's apparently not.
What's it called?
Element 115.
You sat up in your seat when you said that.
Apparently, Bob Lazar has it in his apartment, and the FBI raids him.
Okay. Because
he stole the element from the labs.
Oh, this is a little conspiracy theory
and
you read?
They think he's the one that has it now.
Okay.
And it's like the element that will create gravity, anti-gravity.
Sure, yeah. Anti-gravity. Anti-gravity machines.
And, so.
Interesting, Nick. Well, if you're still awake at home, Nick was explaining
Element 115.
Element 115. Look it up. All right, well, what else is going on in your life? Why don't you just bring up something that has been going on in your life?
I got some beef with our viewers and listeners.
Careful now.
Look, I've done so little to push this thing out there.
Me too.
And I just expect a little bit more from our listeners to push it out there. I mean, shout out Jen. She's the one that she's definitely put my shit out there.
Oh, you're shaming them right now. That's what you're doing.
We should.
You're shaming our listeners.
This is what I'm saying.
What if they're not comfortable with it, Nick? What if they don't have Instagram?
Everybody's got Instagram.
You're gonna shame them?
Yes. It's the new marketing campaign that I'm starting. Guerrilla marketing.
Guerrilla marketing.
So what happens is, guys, we're not going to promote this at all. It's going to be all on you. You don't have to tweet it out there. You just got to tell somebody about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And go to your local grocery store. Grab one of those mics when you hear them go.
Yes. That is genius. Listen to
Ellen, register 5. And then she just goes up, or he, one of our listeners, and goes, attention, listen to the Chicken Stick Show. And then that's it.
And then you leave.
How easy is that?
It's so easy.
Do you know how many grocery stores you can hit in one day?
Oh my God.
At least 5.
You'll be on the news?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be on the news.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm asking.
Could they arrest you?
That's all I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
Could you be arrested?
We'll do it every week.
Could you be arrested if you woke up one morning, and let's say most grocery stores open at 7 a.m. And like how many grocery stores do you think are in, like, I don't know, the surrounding Philadelphia area?
Like 200?
Probably more than that. I'd say like 800.
Okay.
That feels like a good number. That's a big range. Okay. Well, 2 to 800. We'll go with that. But if you woke up, you drove and started with the closest grocery store near you, and you just got on that microphone and you just said something that like isn't illegal. It's technically, freedom of speech.
For sure.
And you just got on their microphone in the morning once they open and just Yelled it.
Yelled, listen to the Chicken Stick Show.
No, like it could be anything in life.
Oh, well, maybe not because it's like technically their property and you're just fucking around their property.
But how long? Like no one's really going to call the cops on you.
You can get a fucking... Okay.
How many stores could you hit is what I'm getting to before they were like, there's a pattern here. This guy's going to every grocery store.
I don't know if they would really pick up on it.
Yelling the word butthole into a microphone.
I see.
Or not even that. It doesn't even have to be vulgar. It could be just something like...
Yeah, but when would that become like a reporter, like it becomes reported like, oh, there's a pattern here.
To be like Free Britney.
Everybody else will just be like, yeah.
Or just something random or trendy.
Nobody would ever give a shit enough to like
Could they arrest you though? Yeah, exactly. How many stores could you hit? Like you wouldn't get...
You could just go on forever, I bet.
You probably could.
People have probably done shit like that.
You probably could. That's guerrilla marketing right there. Just Chicken Stick Show. Drive 10 minutes down the road to the next one. Chicken Stick Show.
Right.
Yeah, until the FBI gets involved and they're like, we got to get this guy.
Right.
They block every grocery store.
These people are talking about Anunnakis.
Still getting away with it too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
9/11 was an inside job. Just something really controversial.
Yeah. That's like joining the Saudi League controversial.
True. We don't talk about that league.
Right.
We don't talk about Saudi.
Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to start doing now. Is just like every week we remind our listeners to tell somebody about it because this is going to be purely promoted by you.
That was good.
That was good.
It's good. We can't end it now though because we're not even at an hour.
What, the show? No, yeah, I was just.
That was like a good moment. Like if that happened at the end of it. Because you know when we like say something at the same time and then we decide like, okay, it's over.
Right.
But we'll come up with something.
Yeah.
It usually happens organically.
We'll do another one.
How much time are we in?
36 minutes. This episode is brought to you by Desk Globes. The game that we play where we decide, where we're going to go by pointing on the globe, and then you have to figure out how long you think you'd survive on that, in that area. So what did you get, Jeff? Afghanistan. How long do you think you would survive there? Desk Globes. Desk Globes.
Oh, hello there. I was just breathing oxygen because we always need oxygen in our life. Oxygen. Breathe.
So I have to make an apology.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean it when I said that I had a beef with people who weren't promoting our shit.
Okay.
It was just an idea I had. And I got really passionate about it. Nick. And I let it get the best of me. Mm-hmm. And I've learned from it. And now I'm a better person for it. Okay. So.
Well, Nick, on behalf of the listeners, they texted me. They told me.
What'd they say?
To tell you that it's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look, they just want to move on. I just want to move on. Okay. Just want to move on.
All right.
They just want to move on.
I'm trying to move on.
They just want to move on.
By revealing my new nickname.
Okay. Your new that you're giving yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm the memorabilia manslayer.
Okay. Any significance behind that?
Look at
how
me.
You came up with it?
With my U.S. Open memorabilia.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm wearing this hat. I don't even know where I got this hat.
It's a good hat.
It's 2017 U.S. Open in Irish Hills.
Erin Hills.
Looks
beautiful. Did you go to that?
No.
Still. Beautiful shirt. I have a Marion hat, but it's beat to shit by this point. Too many sweat stains over the years.
Yeah. The shirt?
It's a hat. It doesn't even fit my head.
This thing is like still...
Most hats don't fit my head.
It's like those Under Armour shirts, and it's really still like kind of in decent wearing.
That is in good
condition.
Shape. It is in good shape, but it's kind of funny how like you can tell that that's an older shirt. I mean, obviously it has the year 2013 on it, but even if it didn't...
Like the style of it, like this part?
I think you could just tell it's been worn.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that looks like definitely newer than this shirt. Your shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Even because I know it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
We'll save that for another podcast. We'll talk about how we can.
Yeah, but I'm the memorabilia manslayer.
Love it. I'm Jeff. I can't. I'm not good at nicknames.
I'll give you a nickname.
I'm not good at usernames. They're usually given to me.
I'll give you a nickname.
Let me get it.
Right now?
No, think about it.
I'll call you, yeah, I'll come up with one.
Okay. So, where are you going to be taking it in? The Open, the U.S. Open? Just
where am I going to be taking it in?
You're going to be like out and about kind of taking it in, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be out and about taking it in?
Taking it in.
Yeah, like, or you're going to have like a day that you're looking forward to. You could sit down and watch it.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing for the most part.
I think tomorrow and Friday, me too.
Saturday, you be out and about watching it?
Yeah, I think so.
Where you going?
Just plans.
Okay. Nowhere in particular.
I don't want to reveal too much.
I'll be, yeah, you want to be a little more mysterious, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're getting all personal.
Can't give away my plans.
Right.
No, but it'll be like, when something, you ever be out and about and like a game is on or like golf's on and you're like, whoa, what's the score? Come on, guys, let's drink a beer.
And it's the best like when you have a bet on and you're like really in on it.
Oh my God.
And now you're the center of the attention.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I got $10 in this game.
Yeah. There were times in high school when I wasn't supposed to be gambling.
Oh my God.
And I swear to God, man, our group of friends, we just were like, let's do all the bad stuff. Let's do it. Let's start drinking.
I remember people saying that they were like hundreds of dollars on the line.
And let's start gambling. Let's do all that. And let's get in fights too while we're at it.
What is going on, dude?
We just we're like, let's take it all on. Girls, we don't want to talk to them.
Yeah,
let's do all the dumb stuff.
Like hundreds of dollars on the line.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want
money I didn't have. I didn't have money when I was 17.
How do you have that money?
You don't. It's a risk.
How do they have that money?
Enormous risk.
It's on credit and shit like that? Like, oh, y'all get you, bro.
No, there were bookies in our high school.
Right, and so, like, would you just bet money you didn't have?
I could name one right now if I wanted.
No, do not do that.
I will not. But,
yeah, I know, but, what if you didn't... Is your friend going to, like, beat you up?
Nah, probably not. I mean, after a while, maybe. They're like, dude, I'm sorry, I gotta do this. Just punches you. I'll get you the money. It's like a mafia movie. Right. My parents be like, why wouldn't you just ask us, you idiot?
Right. Gives you a swirly in the bathroom.
Yeah. But luckily, it never came to that. I think, like, in high school, when you have no money and you lose once, you're like, oh, my God, I just lost $15. Are you...
Were there people really doing, like, hundreds of dollars?
I don't think that much, no. There might have been some idiots, yeah.
Like a year older than us?
Like taking their parents' money. I don't know. Maybe. Can't confirm. But I think what I was getting to was that like I would place those bets and like I'd be at like a family party and like I didn't want anyone to know that I was like gambling. But I'd be like cheering like during a random game and they're like, what? I'm like, oh, I just love the Packers. What do you want me to say? Brett Favre's the man.
Brett Favre, good call, man.
Yeah. I did have his jersey as a little boy.
I actually just thought about him the other day. I forget why.
Did he send you a picture of his wiener?
I did mention that to the person I was talking to.
That he sent out his wiener pics to a couple of employees.
Yes.
Within an organization.
Yep.
Can't do that, Brett. Can't do that.
Can't do that. He's like the early frontier of.
I know.
Frontier.
I know. We won't get into that, but that is some early, like, you're right, though. Like, that was early times. That was, like, news would just spread on, like, Sports Center or, like, just TV.
Yeah.
Now news is, like, at your fingertips.
Right.
So,
yeah, like all the news coverage, like, on TV is, like, old now.
Yeah.
It's, like, recapping what you already know.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm Brett Favre. I'm wearing Wrangler jeans. Like, he's still doing his thing.
He's still remembered for being like the Packers quarterback.
Oh yeah,
but you gotta throw in. You gotta throw in.
Yeah, small little chapter in the book for there, Brett.
I feel like
the
it's
time
worth
when
mentioning.
I sent out.
I feel like it's got to be worth mentioning in certain situations.
What's that?
Like he's Brett Favre, the quarterback for the Patriots. He also sent dick pics.
Well, we watched a documentary. Like Carly sometimes she'll do the sports documentaries because like
oh cool, they're the best.
They're interesting. Yeah,
they're the best.
Like 30 for 30s.
Yeah,
they're fun. But I don't even know if it was a 30 for 30, but it was something on Brett Favre, and like I don't know if you remember this. He like played in a game one time the day after his dad died.
Right.
And threw like 6 touchdown passes.
Oh my God.
400 yards. And people were like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Yo.
But so she was watching that, and she's watching like how like long he played and like retired once and came back and then retired, whatever. And then like
he did a lot of that.
But then the documentary ended. She was like, wow, what a great guy. And then I was like, oh yeah? Did you know that he sent out a bunch of dick pics to some women that worked within the Falcons organization or something? She was like, what? I was like, oh, yeah. They didn't show that in the documentary.
That was just a football documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That was the documentary produced by Brett Favre himself.
Documentary made by Brett Favre.
That's too good.
Starring Brett Favre. Too good.
What are you watching any shows? We should talk about a show.
Yo, I just saw the craziest movie last night.
Okay.
The Northman.
Oh, I got to see that. I want to see that.
All right. This is all I got to say about it. If you want one movie, one experience where you're getting all Vikings,
yeah,
this is it. This is all you need to see.
Okay.
It is electric. It is like, kind of trippy.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's, it was crazy. And I didn't realize...
I know I'm going to like it. I know it's one of those movies that you and I would both like.
It blew me away at some points. I was like, Jesus Christ. This is crazy.
Yeah, I love movies like that where it's like, if they're rated R, most of them are like this, but some aren't. But like, when like you're watching a movie and it's like, it's nothing crazy happening. It's just like a hero type of tale or something. Right. I can't think of an example. Like Lord of the Rings to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like Lord of the Rings, like great movie,
right?
Great series.
That's an epic tale.
But it's an epic tale.
Yeah.
But then there's those movies, like I'm sure this is The Northman, where it's just like heads chop it off and like just brutal like shit going on between people in like these ancient times.
It'll turn you upside down.
Yeah.
Not like
so does it have like a Game of Thrones type vibe to it or no?
For sure.
Okay.
Well, for the most part.
Okay.
It's like one tale of the Game of Thrones.
Okay. It's a good endorsement. I'm going to watch it.
And it won't turn you upside down in that like, oh, that was so graphic.
Okay.
It's like what happens, like the story. The story will flip you upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch it and then listen to this episode we recorded so that when you say that again, I'm like, oh, he's right.
Right. Just pause it, listen to it, pause it, and then... Actually, I kind of want you to just watch it tonight.
Yeah. Can you handle the show for now? How long is the movie?
It's long. It's like 2.5 hours.
All right. Can you run this for 2.5 hours? I'll go upstairs, watch it, come back down, and I'm just like,
why don't we just sit here and watch it?
While I can't focus like that. I got to be in a dark room.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
I mean, we could turn the lights off. We should do an episode where we just have all the lights off. By the way. We'll do that Halloween special.
We should decorate lights.
Yes. You come over costumes, and decorate my basement.
Have candy out.
Oh, yeah.
Bowls of candy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Have some like cobwebs and blood stains.
Punch, but we'll call it blood.
Blood. Vampires. Blood. Or blood for vampires.
All right. So I'll watch that.
Yeah. Watch that immediately. It's Peter Skarsgård. No, it's Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, his dad's in Good Will Hunting.
What? I didn't know he had a dad.
Yeah, his dad's in that. Awesome,
oh, is he the
what's that?
The math guy? Oh, you're just jealous about my medals.
Yes.
You're just jealous about my medals.
Yes.
with the scarf.
Oh, I could care less about the medals.
All right.
He's a boy. Give the boy a chance.
Nice.
I think they say that in that movie. Actually, that's Robin Williams who probably says that.
He does say that.
Because
I remember that
the guy's like, oh, I really want him to be a genius and do this for the government.
Right. Yeah. Hey, do you want to do some chaos math? Just study chaos theory in math?
Me and you?
No, like that's what they're asking him to do.
I know. It's insane. I wish it was a true story. That's one of those movies where you wish it was a true story. Just not. It's all fake. All written.
I will agree
by
with
two
that.
actors.
Yep. Northman, Alexander Skarsgård. I didn't know it was him until like
his dad's
a quarter way through.
His dad is also in that HBO miniseries Chernobyl. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
You know the main dude like that helps out the scientist guy.
Yes.
He's like sent from the government or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's that guy's dad.
Nice.
Same guy that was in Good Will Hunting.
Awesome.
Yeah. I like connecting those dots. I'm a movie nerd sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good theory for me.
But we watched Hustle the other night with Adam Sandler. It's like a new basketball movie.
Oh, that Sixers one?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God, that looked nuts.
I got to watch it again. I really do. It was pretty good.
Did it grab like a whole different...
Carly didn't like it at all. But
did it grab a bunch of emotions?
Not really. I mean, they did. It was a lot of the Sixers are in it. Like Tobias Harris is in it. Maxey is in it.
And wait, we just had no idea this was coming out?
No, we know. No, I think we know. It was like in the news and stuff. But when things drop, they drop, and you're like, oh yeah.
I had no idea this was happening.
No, yeah. And there's like a lot of scenes in the city that are pretty cool.
I bet. It's
But outside of that, like the plot's just really, really cool. I don't know. It shows like what it's like inside of like a front office and
is it kind of like
scouting
Moneyball
players. He scouts this one guy from like, oh man, I'm gonna butcher which country it is.
That's
even though
fine.
it's like Algeria or something. Maybe not. We'll bleep that out and replace it with the real country. I just forget. That's all. But it's a good movie. It's pretty good. I'm gonna watch it again. And I'll give you a more
I have to watch it. I haven't watched it. I saw it. And I was like, dude, I don't like. It was like when I first saw the trailer, I was like,
yeah,
I want to watch it so badly, but not right now.
No, you just moved on. I do it all the time, and then like another 2 days later, I'm like, oh yeah,
dude. I'm so glad you just reminded me because now I'm gonna go watch it.
You just remind me of the Northman because that's the same thing. We almost rented it the one night, but it was $20.
Oh,
to rent.
How did we watch it?
But here, listen. So we played the preview, and I was like, "This looks great. Let's watch this." I don't even know if Carly would like it, but I was like, "Let's just watch it because I want to watch it."
Yeah.
Just kidding.
She would like it,
but we got to the screen where it said rent, and it was for $20. I was like, "I'm not. Can't
it was
do that."
Probably, it was probably like early
release or something.
What did I watch it on?
I haven't tried it yet, but now
was
I will.
it Peacock?
I don't have Peacock.
You might need Peacock for the U.S. Open.
No, it's on USA and NBC. I'll catch all the good stuff.
So you're not just gonna watch early rounds.
I'll watch it. It'll be on USA though.
All
It's
day.
gonna be on TV. Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. Well, maybe not the early tea times.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna have it on.
Don't make me have FOMO here. I have the.
I'm gonna watch somebody get it early.
I have ESPN Plus. I have ESPN Plus.
I don't think it's on ESPN. I think
they have PGA Plus or something on there.
Right, but I think this is exclusively the U.S. Open is exclusively on Peacock. We are a podcast of misinformation, because I do realize that a lot of shit I say on this podcast is wrong all the time.
Yeah, you did say something wrong.
DJ does have kids.
He does have kids. Well, I was supporting that when you were saying that. He does have kids.
I thought he had no kids.
I was driving listening to that episode.
Right.
And I was like, we just said all that, and then I looked and I was like, Dustin Johnson kids, and like a picture of like 3 kids. And
somebody just had a birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he does have kids. But we were so confident about him not having kids.
Yeah, he does exactly what we said.
Let's be a lying podcast.
Yeah.
You lied to that guy the other day. Remember that?
Yes.
What I lied to his face.
I did.
This
he deserved it though.
But this is spreading our like lying to strangers little thing we got going on. Mm-hmm. So we golfed on Friday. Cheers to us.
Cheers to us. 9 holes. Quick 9 holes.
Quick 9 holes on the worst golf course in the world.
You hate it, don't you?
I just hate the greens so much, man.
Same.
I hate it. But
I do too.
We got paired with this guy and this gal, and they weren't together. You could tell they were friends because they were like they were like catching up the whole time.
Right. And it's like, how?
We just teed off, and he says to us, first time out, and like I was like in my head, I'm like, I was about to say no, and then you said, "Yep."
Exactly.
And then he was like, yeah, it's my first time out too. And I was like, okay, well, that's weird. Why are we introducing ourselves this way? I think it was his way to warn us. But yeah, you just told him that was our first time out. And I was like, all right, I'll go with this.
Yeah.
But like me, I wanted to be like, no, dude, it's like my 15th time out, man. But I held back.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't make eye contact with the guy once.
You did or didn't?
Did not.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah, because I feel like he really tried to make eye contact, and I just avoided it the whole time.
So they're walking the whole time, too.
Yeah, they were walking. We're trying.
Remember we just ditched them? We ditched them like twice, and we didn't even know we did it. Yeah.
We just, Jeff tees, we both tee off first, because they have to go walk up to the next. The guy was playing off the women's tees with his partner. Mm-hmm. And so as soon as we hit off the whites.
She was better than him, by the way.
She was. She definitely played. His were like some borrowed clubs or something.
Oh, yeah, he had some terrible shots.
Yeah, he didn't hit the ball like decent ones.
He couldn't hit it very far.
Right. And just so after we both of us hit our tee shots, we would just drive off to wherever, whoever's tee shot was better. And then they would tee off up to us. Yeah. Because they weren't going to hit us.
We just decided to do it.
Yeah, and it was probably she probably sucked for her.
It might have, yeah.
It might have, because there were some times where she's like walking up ahead.
Yeah.
As he's like.
It is like it's
taking a piss or something.
Yeah, he went like deep into the woods at one point to go pee. I think it was just like out of respect with her being around, but it was just funny to see. Like he went deep into the woods to go pee. And it's like, if you're with like just you and I'm peeing right next to the tee box, like just facing the other direction. That's all. That's just the code. That's the code out there.
And I just look straight.
That's probably one of the most beautiful things about golf is that you got to pee. There you go.
Yeah. Right there on the fairway.
Right there, baby. Find a nice tree. We're like dogs out there. We're like little dogs playing in a field. Yeah.
Just sniffing around.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just pee right near where my ball landed.
Yeah.
I'm near the woods anyway.
Take a shit, too.
No,
don't take a shit. Don't take shits. She brought beers with her. He didn't.
She did. She did bring beers. I mean, it was a Friday night. I wish we had beers. We forgot beers. Yeah, it was kind of a last-minute decision.
Right. But I had beers to bring. I just was...
I know. Yeah, I did the same thing.
I guess I'm going golfing now.
Well, yeah, that's how quickly it happened. Yeah. Like, I remember walking around my house, and like, when I make plans that quickly, like, I like panic. And then I was like, oh my God, it's 4:00. I got to go. And I just got in the car and started driving there. And you were there probably like a minute before me. So you probably went through the same like thought process I did.
Yeah.
That's how that happened.
And when I found out we're paired up with somebody.
I know. What can you do though?
Oh, I literally sighed in front of the guy.
You tried to make him feel bad.
I kind of did. I kind of feel like I did that.
I've done that. I've just...
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, he wasn't having it.
Pair me with somebody else. Do you know who I am?
He wasn't having it. There's the Lords of Worcester that strike down upon thee.
That was the Duke.
The Duke of Worcester. That's good. Let's start calling those guys the Dukes.
The Dukes.
So we go to Linfield. He's the Duke of Linfield.
Okay. Just like the chop shop
Which
guy?
Ones are the Yorks?
Pro shot guy? Yorks.
Yorks.
Like who would that be at the clubhouse?
Yeah, so the guy, like the bartender maybe?
The York is the starter.
The York of Turtle Creek.
He's the starter.
The starter, okay.
It's got to check your receipt.
Okay.
And waves you on.
Okay. Is there anyone else higher up?
He's the York of the... Are Yorks higher up than...
No, I think they're below Dukes.
What about the Earl?
I don't know where that falls on the scale.
I think they're all the same, just different.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Earl's like a brother-in-law, so he's not like blood.
Right, maybe.
And a Duke is. But whatever's higher than a Duke, like
King? King would be owner.
A knight? Who are the
knights? Are just nobles. Okay. Noble soldiers.
Knighted. Like the grounds crew out there?
Those
knights. Guys you see out there, they're the knights.
And the pro.
Nah, they're like the common folk.
They are. Yeah, they're like the militia.
Yeah.
They get like left
They're taking
out.
care of the kingdom. They're taking care of the course.
They get left out when they get attacked by other courses.
Like, give me ideas to like Start some sort of medieval show based on a golf course.
Do you like medieval?
I mean, you were there next to me as we went through the Lord of the Rings years.
Yeah, dude, big time.
Big time. But outside of that, not really.
What about Braveheart? I don't know.
That's semi-medieval.
It's quite medieval.
You're right. It's close to it.
Oh my god, this fucking Norseman movie or the Northman?
I know.
I
knew that's what you were gonna bring up next. I'll watch it. I promise. And I'll give my review next epi.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it together. We'll review it together. Live podcast review together.
I love it. The Lord of Westover. Oh, well, Kimberton's a good one. The Duke of Kimberton.
Duke of Kimberton. Who's the Duke? The Duke.
Who is this that walks into my...
Who's this fool in my face?
You want to golf, do you?
What's your handicap?
Pay your shill.
Give me your shillings. That will be an extra shilling for the teas.
And we have green fees.
You must pay to use our greens. If you do not pay, we kill you.
Would you like a Coors Light?
We offer Coors Light. That will be 1 shilling.
Oh, that's good. That's a good tangent right there.
You shall tip the whole wench at the 9th hole.
Oh, yeah, the cart girl?
Yes.
What is she, the wench?
She's the wench.
You shall tip her.
Tip the wench. And do not touch her. There shall be no touching of the wenches on the course.
Only the Duke touches.
Yeah, those are his wenches.
They belong to His Majesty.
Yes. His Majesty keeps his wenches on a leash.
Oh, man. I could do that for like 3 hours straight right there.
You could keep going on.
You just keep thinking more and more things to correlate with golf and life. Someone from that century speaking.
Right. What's your favorite clubhouse like that we have here locally?
I like that question. I have a soft spot. Springfield? What do you mean clubhouse? Like where you go in and pay?
Yeah, just like the whole pro shop, restaurant.
Yeah, just like what? Okay. Like my favorite.
Locker, if they have a locker room, maybe bathrooms, all of that's included.
My favorite.
I think
so. I think Paxton's is weird. It's like in a shed.
Yeah,
it's like in the back of a building.
Right.
It's cool, but yeah, Springfield's good. Glen Mills. Have you ever played there?
I have played there.
That's a really good one.
I need to go back.
That's like a full shop. Like you're in a shop, and it's like a big store.
Wow.
I would love to go play there again. We can. It's like $100, but we can do it. We'll think about it.
I would need to practice for that.
Oh, you'd be fine. You'd be fine.
Yeah. I really do need to I don't know why I just you know what it is?
What, practice? You got a backyard to practice in too.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I don't know how to practice at home.
It would just be chipping. You could practice your chipping.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, it helps. Any type of... If you're ever swinging a club...
What about just
enough, you're going to be working on something.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'll get those little plastic balls and they'll just do full swing shots.
Yeah, and just master it. Be the chip guy. Everyone knows you as hey, that dude can fucking chip.
I'll chip them into...
You're chipping them in the hole. That's how good you'll get. The rest of your game will suck.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
No, it's... Dude,
that's a good point, though.
You got to come up to this Walt's Golf Farm right up the street, man. It's
that's the
driving range.
What's the course that's right there?
That's Turtle Creek.
Okay, yeah, that is the spot.
It's got a driving range and then a par 3 course that's like $7 to play.
I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I did see
it's
that.
It's like 9 holes.
I did see that.
We should play that.
We definitely got a big.
It's got mini golf and it has your own little personal chip and putting green. So I'll go up there and go to the driving range and then I'll go over to the chip and putt green. And I'll do that for like 20, 25 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get really good?
I don't know.
Do you ever feel like you get better?
It helps. It helps. It helps. I do get better. Yeah.
I don't ever practice.
You have to.
Ever practice. I just swing the golf club every... Yeah,
You
that's a perfect swing right there. That's a perfect swing.
I get that, too.
That's a perfect swing.
I get that, too.
Oh, that one was a little off. No, that's what I got to do. I would score a 90.
There's times where, like, I'm not even, like, swinging. Like, it's an imaginary golf club, and I'm in, like, my pajamas, and I'm just moving my hips, like, back and forth. Like, oh, yeah, that's how you do it. Just hips first, arms second. Just practicing like little motions in my bedroom before I go to sleep.
I like that.
You like that?
Dude, I just learned something huge.
About golf? About life?
About like a huge thing about how we hit the ball or how we're supposed to address the ball.
Mm-hmm.
What I always do is, okay, there's the ball. It's lying right there. I got the club in my hand. I'll walk up to the ball.
Yeah.
And I'll get my stance, and then I'll put the club down, and then I adjust from there.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm doing that, my perspective looking at the target is all skewed by where I'm setting my feet up to where I think I should be looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So the key thing to do is when you're walking up to the ball, you see like where the direction you got to hit the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just align the club to that line,
and
then you set your feet
right
that way. Because and you could still you can move your feet, but at least where the club's got to be.
Yeah.
And what they do is, this guy said that like they all do it is they put
the
club down
you're
first.
Setting the club down last.
No, the club goes down first,
okay.
And then you set your body up to that.
Okay, so are your feet last then?
Kind of. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like you put. Yeah, if you just look at any golfer,
your feet that's the target line, like wherever your feet are pointing.
Right. So, but if you're looking at it like this, if you're just lining up to the ball and you think that you're looking at the target, you're really like aimed. You're not like going to be looking at it.
Got it.
As precisely.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So if you if you see all the golfers like go up to the ball, they all put the club down first and then they set their feet.
Yeah.
And if you do it where like you have the club at your hips, like if you have your arms dangling in front of you, and then you kind of just bend over,
right,
as to where the club should be, and then you set your body up.
Yep.
That'll help you with your alignment.
That's good. I'll think about that, actually.
Because I definitely get into this habit where I just walk up to the ball. Okay, here we go. Like I'm fucking Chipper Jones out here, ready to hit a pitch.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking far right of where I really want to hit.
I hear you. It's a sport of repetition and routine. So you got to just stick to the motions.
Right.
But for me, it's just like if this is the ball, this little white yarn I'm holding in front of me.
I see it.
I'm just making sure that my head is like not like tilted like that and looking down, but just like down like that.
Just down.
And then this is just where I focus. Like I agree with all your stuff, but I'll just focus on like the very back half of the ball.
Right.
The whole time.
That's
in my
so hard
backswing.
for me.
In my backswing, and then as I'm trying to swing through, so head staying down, and I'm just focusing on like the back of the ball.
Right. Because that's what you got to hit.
Yeah.
And that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay, I can get behind that now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of times I'm just looking at the ball.
Yeah, don't do that.
And at that point,
they might. I mean, that could be a way people tell you how to do it too. I don't know. I'm not a fucking
no. That
pro,
makes more sense because, like, at least
but that's
for
just
ball
how
striking,
I do it.
At least for consistent ball striking.
Because if you're like picking a dimple on the top of the ball, like a one specific dimple, like there's a chance you're gonna hit that top of the ball, like where that dimple is.
Right.
With the back of the ball, I'm just like, all right, there's a line there.
Yeah.
Just hit it right there.
Right.
And hit it good.
Yeah, smack it right in the butt.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good smack of the behind of a ball. What'd you think I was going to say?
Butt.
No, the ball, dude. Come on. This is
the
a family show. But smacking a ball, an iron, like on a par 3, or even just like an iron in. Like,
yeah. Oh,
hitting a nice stripe.
That shot that you hit with those people dazzled everybody. It was a dazzling shot.
Thank you.
It was like the sixth hole at Worcester.
Yeah.
Even the Duke
Duke got heard of your shot, boy.
He's commended you for your valiant approach to green on number 5.
But you did not hit the best shot of the day that belongs to Mr. Johnson from Pottstown.
3 inches from the hole on number 7. Short par 3.
Even the Duke heard about you. That's hilarious. Thank you. Yeah, felt amazing. But
I was ashamed to not even see it fly in the air. I heard the ball crack.
Yeah, the weird guy said something.
He goes, "Wow!"
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at him like I'm trying to look at it in the air. I don't see it. So then I just look at the green. And this is my favorite hole too.
Yeah.
It's my favorite hole because, you know,
I hate every hole.
The first shot you're hitting through the electric wires. You hear the
Yeah.
And let's say you hit a good shot in the fairway, which you did. The next shot is in the green, but there's trees around it. It's like in a corner. It's like there's trees that go around it.
Yep.
And there's water to the left of the green.
If you want to call it that, it's more of just a muddy.
It's watery.
Puddle.
It's watery.
It's a muddy puddle.
There were some muddy puddles.
Big puddle. Big muddy puddle. But go ahead, sorry.
So you can easily get in that. She went into the water.
I know. She was like down there, and I'm like, lady, there are some creatures, some bugs that are just chewing at your ankles.
You're
going to
get malaria.
Yeah. Maybe you should hit it on the green like me. Oh.
Right. So I'm looking at. So it's my favorite hole.
Just kidding.
I heard the smack. I heard him go, "Wow!" And I'm looking for it. I can't find it now. I'm looking at the green. I'm gonna see this. And I was just looking, and it was like, I'm with a pro right now. Like, that's what it looked like. That's what it felt like. Like, dude, that was right where it needed to go. And I was like, I don't know how that's possible.
Well, thank you, but no. It was like you played the rest of that round with me, and I didn't hit a single shot just like that. So it's the phrase that...
Yeah, but that shot was like...
Nick, sometimes the blind squirrel finds the nut. That's all it is.
I don't think you were...
You've hit shots like that. You've hit shots like that. You know it's luck sometimes. I don't think you
understand. Yeah, you're right. That shot was like okay, I guess.
We've all been there.
But
you hit a great shot.
It was an epic moment.
But
how often do you hit a green like that?
Me personally, never. Not often, at least.
Yeah,
occasionally.
That's like a hole in one to me.
I don't know.
That's like a hole in one to me.
Maybe.
Like yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm playing for birdie, baby.
Yeah. Missed that.
Missed that completely.
Completely miss it. And then it's just like you go to the next hole and you hit a bad drive and you're like, here I go, I'm back. Good old boy is back.
8.
He's just a farm boy golfing out there. He doesn't belong there.
He's not knighted. Is he noble?
Yeah. Oh, the noblemen are the good golfers.
They're the members.
The members, yeah. Yes. At the private places, yes.
Yes. And there's the president. He's the duke.
He's high up, whoever the president is.
He's duke.
The private country clubs, like the big ones, they have a lot of dukes. Like they're like a...
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with them.
Yeah. Dude, like that's the thing about...
They're like the bigger kingdoms out there.
Yes.
And their enemies are the other big
other
private
kingdoms.
Clubs. Yeah.
Right. And they go to war.
Yeah.
With that golf.
They burn the children and women.
They take their women. They slaughter the children.
In front of the women.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot of what kind of is like what it was like if you were a nobleman of a...
Yeah, times were definitely tough back then, I'm sure. Yikes. There was some like...
But now we just play golf to settle our beef.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hell yeah. We
will smite them with our golf.
We've evolved, man. Now we leisurely play a sport called golf.
We get to rub it in each other's faces when we're better than them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so... if you won the U.S. Open, you could say you're the greatest.
You're the U.S. Open champion. And who's your pick? Like, not betting?
I'm going to say, if I'm going to
pick... betting.
Not betting, I got to go with someone who I'm betting, right?
No.
How could you not go with
you can,
somebody who you're betting on?
It doesn't... You don't have to do that.
Well, then why wouldn't I pick someone that I wouldn't bet on?
Pick like one of the guys that are like the favorites.
Out of like the okay.
Yeah, so
like,
I picked John Rahm.
I'll pick Justin Thomas.
That's a boring pick, but okay.
Boring pick.
Boring pick. Pick Rory. I'm gonna pick Rory. I'm changing mine.
Fine, pick Rory. I'm
changing it.
That's a boring pick.
Scotty Scheffler.
That's a fun pick.
Yeah,
because
if he just shows up, he's like, "I'm here. Ain't going anywhere." But then he'll like lose like his next 5 majors, and he'll just be remembered for this year.
Poor guy.
I love Shane Lowry. Love that guy.
I know, me too.
He looks like a great guy
this dude
to just sit at a pub with.
Yes.
Talk about beer. Your round. He's giving you golf tips. You don't remember because you're so drunk. You won't even remember what he's saying. That would be something that would happen to me.
Like hanging out with Shane Lowry, getting golf tips, but you're just hammered on Guinness.
I don't remember.
Right. And you're just like, oh, he said something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'd be like, but then imagine doing that again. Like you had him to hang out with again, and then again. And then again.
I mean, I'd be very happy.
You were a friend.
Are you saying I'm friends with Shane Lowry?
Yes.
That'd be great for me.
Yeah.
That'd be great for me.
Me too. I'm friends with Shane Lowry.
Yeah, because I'm friends with him. But like then we cut you out after a while.
You would cut me out?
No, I'm just kidding. You'd be there the whole time.
Is Shane Lowry going to take over my spot?
No.
Oh, so I come back. Oh, how's your round with Shane the other day?
Where'd he fly you into again?
Oh, you played at St. Andrews again?
Great, I played Westover.
Yeah, I played Westover with 3 people I didn't know. They were all terrible people.
Nah, I won't leave you for Shane. But if I ever run into him, I'll say, let's drink a beer. Because he definitely slugs beers. That guy?
Yes. That body is a body of
just
beer-trained beer. Or beer-trained body.
Full of, like, Miller Lite and Guinness.
I like Guinness.
I love Guinness.
You like Guinness?
Love it. I only drink it during a certain time of year, though. Well, sort of.
When is that like a secret thing, or is that like just like
I drink it like holidays, and then like obviously in March a lot.
Okay,
but then summer I don't drink it. Like I think it's weird to drink during the summer. Don't you think?
Sometimes at the same time,
it's just like a winter drink. I feel like
I could drink it at any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I did when I went to Ireland.
Nice.
Drank it the whole time because why wouldn't I?
Was it really better in Ireland?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was like, yeah, it's so much better.
It's got to be.
Yeah, it has to be. No,
is it?
It was. Yeah, sure.
How?
Like, I'd have to take a taste test if someone was like, because like I probably didn't have another Guinness for like 4 more months, and then I was like, yeah, that doesn't taste the same as it was in Ireland. Like I gotta
right.
But yes, my answer is yes. It definitely tasted better.
Cool. A little more caramelly.
It just like went down my throat very nicely.
That sounds awesome.
Just cold and smooth.
We should get like Shane Lowry on this podcast. He would be like our guy, because every podcast has their guy.
I thought we just said that. Didn't you just say that?
As our podcast?
As Shane Lowry on our podcast. Oh, we need our guy.
We need our guy. Yeah. Like everybody's got their guy. Like Barstool's
they pay them though.
Well, it's Shane Lowry. He'll get paid in fucking Guinness or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's got to be a lot of Guinness.
I'll buy enough Guinness for a podcast.
Okay.
I'll take the rest
I'll help.
home with him.
He might want some
to fucking Ireland.
He probably tops off his nights with some JMO as well.
Bring a bottle of JMO. I'll get the Guinness. You get the JMO.
Yeah. Just really sticking to that Irish norm.
Yo, could you like him just sitting here,
piss drunk, just peeing on my couch? I'm like, that's fine.
He just gets up and start putting. Working on his shit.
We wouldn't be here if he was here. We would. We'd be like, let's go golf.
Right, and then
it's getting dark out, I'd be like, can you sleep over and then we'll go golf tomorrow?
We could just go. We'll find a tee time right now.
Yeah,
like we'll just we'll just show up to.
He's like, no, I gotta go home. Like, no.
Come on,
stay over. You could sleep in my bed.
You could sleep in his bed.
Sleep in my bed with my wife.
Yes,
and I'll sleep in the guest room.
I'll sleep in the basement.
Yeah, and then we'll get up.
We'll all get up and we'll all go golf. if we just roll, we don't even need tea time, bro. You're Shane Lowry. You're Shane Lowry. We'll just roll up to fucking Kimberton.
Step 1, get him here. Step 2, then we'll ask him these questions.
Step 3.
Like, I haven't been to Kimberton in ages.
Yes. The Duke of Kimberton welcomes Sir Shane Lowry of Ireland. Here's a...
Hold your applause.
Hold your applause, please.
I'll be smited.
The cart wenches have a plethora of Guinness. And Guinness on tap directly from the land of Ire. And thou shalt drinketh the Guinness from the spigot. Or what are those things called? Like a horn? A horn? Like a horn, like a shoe, like a
bong?
No, like the horn. Don't they used to drink out of like bullhorn or something like that? Or like cow horn?
You remember beer bongs?
Yeah.
We would just drink from them, like...
Yeah, and share it with somebody else? Oh, dude.
But it's like, why don't we just sit around and sip the beers, guys? Why do we have to?
Because we got to get drunk right now. We need to get drunk as soon as possible.
It's 6:30. I need to be drunk by 7, blacked out in the woods by 8.
Yes. Go from there.
If I don't wake up with wow all over my chest.
Foul.
Big fail.
Big foul. Yeah, those were some fucking crazy times. And like there were some like bongs with like eight tubes.
They're like
you got
octobongs. That octobongs.
You got to keep filling it up with like a bunch of beer.
Yeah.
Gross. So gross.
I know. And then like whoever's filling it up is also wiping like the eye grease and like spinning it in the top of the bong. Yeah. I remember like doing that into my own beer, and I was like, "This isn't right. I shouldn't. This is gross. I'm drinking my eye grease."
It's just like a superstitious thing.
It works. It brings down the foam, but it's like, dude, just fucking wait till the foam.
Yeah,
or just drink it.
Yeah, yeah. I hate when it's foamy, dude. You gotta let it sit. There'd be so many things that you try to do to get it to not be. And we just keep pumping it and pumping it.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And I don't think that works.
Did you ever see those kids just at a party, just like just pumping the shit
I was
out
that
of it?
kid.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody.
I was too, I'm sure.
I didn't know anybody at college parties because I would like go up to like Scranton or whatever.
Yeah.
And
this is funny.
I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
So I would just chill there and like work the keg by myself.
Yeah.
At this party.
Yeah.
It was like there's no lights on, people everywhere.
Yeah,
can't hear. You can't.
Are you collecting money from people, or you're just like you're working?
No, I'm not.
You're running it.
I'm
you're
just
running
it because I don't know. I'm not collecting money.
Yeah.
If I brought the keg, that'd be
right.
Up. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Who needs it? Oh, my beer's dead. I can fill up mine first.
Yeah. I probably have a lot of keg stories I could tell. My one buddy. I won't say his name, but we went to a certain university to visit, and he was pissing on like everything.
Oh my Jesus!
And then, I'll leave that part out. That was amazing though. Like that was one of the funnier moments of my college life. And it was like this is my freshman year too. But
just peeing on everything.
The one particular night, it was the funniest thing. He just kept peeing on things. But later that night, we went to some party. We didn't know anyone. Like we knew like a person there, and didn't even know them that well. But like we're there, and like like you're just drinking. Like that's it. Like I'm just music. Like still like to this day just would know how to just drink. Like that's all I know how to do is just drink.
Right.
So I'm standing there doing that with him and with other guys. And then there's like 200 people in this place, and he just walks up, untaps the keg, puts the tap in his pocket, and then walks out the door. Wakes up the next day, doesn't even remember doing it. But like the whole party was like done,
shut
I
down.
guess. Yeah, because they didn't have another.
We can't drink beer now.
Tap, and then
Jesus.
Yeah.
What a dick! What a jerk!
No, he literally did it. I think just to be funny.
It's not funny.
And it was funny. I thought it's funny when one of your friends does it.
All right, it's fine.
It's funny when one of your friends does it.
But if that was me at that party,
right.
Just fucking guy stole our goddamn tap.
I
know
get
we
it.
can't drink beer.
Whatever. We didn't even care.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny that
it's funny when it's your friend.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's always funny when it's your friend.
But it's not my friend, and I don't think that's
okay.
I don't think that's okay.
Got it. Writing that down as well.
Yes.
Writing.
Let whoever
Nick
you know,
okay.
whoever you are out there, if you ever listen to this, you're not my friend unless we hang out again, and he apologizes to me personally.
You personally
to
your
me
face.
To my face, and
because you were at that party, that was your keg. That's why.
Yes, it was my keg. I was trying to impress this girl.
Yeah.
She left
because there's no more beer.
I had the whole thing planned out.
Yeah, that was a quick keg story. I don't remember many more because, like I said, I was usually pretty blitzed.
Yeah, I was just the keg manager.
That's nice.
Psh,
I never liked beer pong. I never liked playing it. I don't like playing games.
You just like to do the drinking part.
I like the drinking part. I like socializing.
No games.
I like to stare at women from afar. That's all I would like to do in those situations. I wouldn't talk to them. God no.
Right, just looking around.
God no.
Just looking.
I can't face that rejection. I'm gonna go and eat 2 big slices of pizza with French fries on them and then go to sleep.
Yes,
that's what I'm gonna do the rest of this
night.
night.
Like my kind of night.
But yeah, I never liked beer pong. Didn't care for it.
Do you like the chipping thing?
That wasn't even a thing yet. I don't even think like cornhole was a thing yet.
You're just talking about
back then. Yeah,
then.
I'm totally all talking about then.
Your game.
I don't do any of this stuff now. I don't even go out anymore.
Right, but you'll play games now while you're drinking.
Yeah, sorta.
You will play beer pong.
I would play beer pong now just because no one has asked me in a while.
Right.
So I would do it for the nostalgia effect, and then
Test your skills.
Then you'd see me. I get a little bit bored, and I'd be like, I want to talk to people.
Right.
I'm done with this.
What about cornhole?
Yeah, I'll play that. I like cornhole.
Because you can socialize as you play.
You can, yeah. And I guess it's just like an older guy thing. Like the older you get, you're like, I'll play a game, play some bocce.
It's like bocce ball.
Let's play bocce on the beach.
Yeah, I can
paddleboard. Paddleboard's the shit on the beach.
Oh, just the 2 guys.
Yeah.
No net.
No net. We would just count. We still do it today. We just count.
Yeah. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, what's the highest? 66? Wow, that's so good.
Those are baby numbers, man. We would get to like the 400s. Can't hit the ground once.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What usually causes that to end though?
When the ball hits the ground.
I mean, like what would happen to cause the ball to go to ground? To hit the ground?
One person misses it. The paddle misses it.
Are you fatigued or did something happen?
You lose focus in that moment. I don't know. Or the other person hits a bad hit. Maybe I hit it over their head by accident or too short. Maybe it's my fault, Nick.
I'm not
Maybe
saying,
I'm the one that we failed.
Why?
We'll talk about it later.
There was something else I had to talk about off air with you, but I forget what it was.
There's a lot of hot topics you're brewing up there for the off-air segment of our
but I don't know what
podcast.
I don't think it matters anymore.
Chicken Sticks After Dark. How far in are we?
Plenty of time. We're at 50 minutes.
50 total?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was plus the first half. So it's like hour 26.
Oh, we're in an hour 26?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's long. Yeah. Just got to find our moment. All right, U.S. Open. We'll talk about it on the next episode. Who is the winner? Who was there more drama?
I hope so.
Let's unshun Liv for a moment. We're going to unshun them.
Unshun Liv.
Liv. It will be discussed. I'm sure again and again because you guys can you not? But it would be crazy if someone on that little Liv tour ended up winning the U.S. Open.
That would change everything.
It would be nutso.
That would change everything.
It would.
Because now the best player is on that tour. Mm-hmm. He might not be number 1.
It would be.
But that would really.
Something. Especially the interviews after.
Oh, my God.
It would be nuts. I don't want it to happen, though. I want,
I kind of do.
There's a chance. But I want Rory to do the thing. To win the thing.
I think I'm going to go with Billy Horschel.
That's one of your picks.
I can't pick one of my picks?
You can.
For the big numbers. The big numbers. Fine, I'll go with
go Billy Ho.
Or
I gotta stand up too.
Colin Morikawa.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll pick him.
He's
got 2 majors.
Yeah.
He's got the Open, and then he's got PGA.
That's right. Good picks. Good episode.
Kept it rolling.
Did keep it rolling. Good topics.
I want to get
conversational. I think I'm like more comfortable now, so I start to sing at moments.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think I need
because
to get
of you guys.
I want to put some fucking thing over top of this because I want to put my mouth up against it like this.
Okay. Don't they sell those little balls?
Because it's getting caught in my facial hair and I don't like it.
I don't get that. I should get closer, shouldn't I? This is close here.
That's good.
But this feels like I am sending an important message over the airwaves.
This is a PSA announcement. There was a guy.
Liv has taken over the U.S. Open with machetes.
It seems that the Saudis have
infiltrated
the country club.
The lords are out on their steeds.
They have
chasing them down.
AK-47s.
Oh no.
And they're firing at me.
The Duke doesn't have anything to combat that.
The Duke shall retreat to the trebuchet, and we shall fire our cannon fireballs.
And kill our women. Like, why? You don't have to.
We shall arm our knights, and we shall fight to the death. Amen. And then remember, as we fight, to go play golf.
I don't know.